Welcome to the beautiful city of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Puerto Vallarta is a little slice of paradise and is a place I fell in love with when I first visited back in 2017 when I had badly dyed blonde hair. And what's not to love? You get all the best amenities of a city, good public transportation, delicious food, great nightlife, cool craft beer bars alongside some of the country's most incredible beaches. Oh, and the sunsets aren't bad either. If you've never been to Puerto Vallarta, it's located in the Mexican state of Jalisco, along Mexico's west coast, so you get to swim in and watch sunsets over the Pacific Ocean. If you missed last week's video, I gave you a tour of the stunning condo where my boyfriend Luke and I were staying for the week. Located about 15 minutes south of the city center, right on the beautiful Playa Gemelas. This condo was heaven, a true vacation, and somewhere that I will definitely be back to. Good afternoon, welcome to Puerto Vallarta. I'm so excited to be back here. It's one of my favorite beach towns in Mexico. I've been here a couple of times before, but it's been a while, so I'm excited to revisit all of our favorite places to eat, all of our favorite beaches, and explore more of the city that we haven't seen before. So we spent most of the morning just hanging out here on the balcony in the sun, and now we are ready to head in for lunch, so let's go have some ceviche. A walk along the Malecon, or boardwalk, in Puerto Vallarta is a must. You get great views of the Pacific Ocean, there are tons of interesting sculptures along the way, and plenty of shops, restaurants, and bars in case you get hungry. I headed for lunch at what quickly became my absolute favorite restaurant in Puerto Vallarta, Marisquería Los Lirios. Located along the sidewalk outside of the home of the family that runs it, this seafood is exceptional and very affordable as well. After lunch, we walked along Los Muertos Beach, which is at the heart of the romantic zone in Puerto Vallarta. Then we got back on the bus to catch the sunset from our balcony in Playa Gemelas. I spent the majority of my time in Puerto Vallarta sitting at the beach right here in Playa Gemelas. We would gather all of our beach stuff for the day and walk the 3 minutes or so from our condo to the sand. And here we would sit, sometimes in the shade, sometimes in the sun, reading books, talking, swimming or floating in the ocean, and just relaxing. When we got hungry, we would head down to the other end of the beach, where this nice couple were selling ceviche out of a container. It was mostly cucumbers and tomatoes, but there was a little bit of fish in there, and plenty of lime and tostadas to keep us full until the afternoon. Most nights, we would have a few beers on the balcony and watch the sun go down. But a few times, we'd hop on the bus that's right outside of the entrance to the condos, and for 50 cents, we could be in the center of the romantic zone in about 25 minutes, enjoying beers at places like Monzon Brewing Co. or Los Muertos Brewing. After a few beers, we'd head to the always busy Taqueria El Moreno, where you can enjoy amazing carne asada on freshly made corn tortillas. If we did manage to pry ourselves away from the beach in the middle of the day, we would head for lunch at some of our absolute favorite spots in the city. Places that I have been to nearly half a dozen times, and that will firmly be on my list whenever I return. One of those places is Mariscos El Güero, for their ceviche. It's one of my favorites besides Los Lirios, and the family who runs it couldn't be nicer. Then there's Tacón de Marlin, the absolute best place in town for a smoked marlin burrito, packed with smoky fish, a little bit of salad, and then topped with a little bit of each of their homemade sauces. This might be the meal I look forward to the most whenever I'm back in Puerto Vallarta. Another recent discovery that I highly recommend is Casa del Ceviche, This tiny little place is family run and churning out some of the best aguachile I've had outside of Mazatlan. The great thing about Puerto Vallarta is that you can do exactly what we did. You can have a vacation, you can relax, you can be at the beach all day where there's food, you don't even have to leave the beach to eat, or you have access to all of the amenities of a big city like craft beer bars, cocktail bars, amazing restaurants, street food, the list goes on. You can really enjoy the city and the beaches, and you can even rent a car and get out to so many incredible places with Puerto Vallarta as your base. You're really close to Nayarit, with a state just to the north of Puerto Vallarta. There you have Bucerías and Sayulita and San Pancho and Punta Mita and Lo de Marco. There are so many beautiful beaches that way, and you have to the south all of the rest of the Jalisco coast. It's called the Costa Alegre. It's so beautiful. I've made a few videos of a road trip we did there about 2 years ago. I will link to all of these places below. I've been to most of them, made videos about them, and they are amazing, and they are well worth your time if you're in Puerto Vallarta and you really want to see a lot. If you want to really enjoy your vacation and get out and explore, Puerto Vallarta is an amazing base with so much at your fingertips. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm now back in chilly, Northern Europe, watching snow out my window, so I am missing Puerto Vallarta and the beaches of Mexico so much already. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.